By tigers? Are you wowed by whales? Are you crazy about crocodiles? Well, here's a guy who's zany about zebras, our wild guest master, Neil Crone.
Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. Hi. How are you? How you doing? Good to see you. Hi, everybody at home. Welcome to Wild Guest once again. Glad to have you. I'm glad to have these two teams over here. We got a grudge match happening today. We have the Possums and the Pandas. Welcome to the show. Yeah. Terrific. And let's meet our teams right now. We have our team tamer for the Possums, our very lovely Linda Verry. Hello, Lynn.
Hi, Neil. We decided to wake up from our long nap and play the game today.
I'm glad you did.
So we're here, and joining me today is Jeff and Stacy.
Hello.
Tell you a little bit about Jeff. He is 10 years old. In his spare time, he likes to do a lot of biking. And you're really interested in computers, aren't you?
Yes. I play a lot of California games, and my favorite game, there's different parts in it. I like biking and skateboarding in it.
Oh, you mean on the computer?
Yes.
Oh, that's neat.
Great, yeah.
And Stacy is 11. She has a lot of interest, but loves to play the piano in her spare time. And she has the dreaded thing that I also have, brothers.
Ah.
I have two brothers. I have a younger brother named Jamie. He's turning 9. And I have an older brother named Corey, and he's turning 16.
Ah, well, you got a big family then. Yeah, terrific. Well, welcome to the show, Possums, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
terrific. Your opponents over here are very sharp. They are cute and cuddly pandas.
Aw,
and the cutest and cuddliest, Mairlyn Smith. How are you?
Neil, that's nice. I'm fine, thank you. And I have a wonderful team as well. I have Colin and Shayna. And Colin, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I'd like to be either a zookeeper, a librarian, or an astronaut. But I'd like to be a zookeeper the most because I like taking care of animals.
Good for you.
Great occupation. And over here we have Shayna. And Shayna, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be an archaeologist or some kind of doctor because I like the sound that Dr. Shayna.
Yeah, I'd buy that. That's terrific. Dr. Shayna. Calling Dr. Shayna.
Yes.
Terrific. Well, welcome to the show, both teams, and good luck to both of you. We're going to have a lot of fun today. And you got a studio audience back here raring to go. How are you guys doing?
Hi, guys.
Yeah, thanks for coming along. Do you have any favorite studio audience? What do you think, pandas or possums? Pandas! Well, it's a toss-up, I guess. Okay. We're going to have a lot of fun today. We're going to learn some very, very interesting things about some weird animals, and we're going to have some prizes as well for our contestants. So let's go over to the big board now and find out how we play Wild Guess. Here we go.
We're ready and raring.
Alrighty, now the scoring on Wild Guess is really very simple. That's the way it goes. We have 6 categories of questions to choose from, and they are living proof, triviology, creature feature, call of the wild, monkey business, and catnip. Now here's where the scoring goes. The first question in each category is worth 30 points to you. Now, if you answer that question correctly, you'll hear this sound. Isn't that nice? Okay, so shoot for that. Now, if you answer it incorrectly, you will hear this sound. Ew, isn't that horrible? But now, if you answer the question incorrectly, don't despair because you have a secret weapon. You can use your...
Wild Guess!
Absolutely. That's worth 20 points to you if you get it correct. Now, use it wisely because your opponents have a chance to answer the question for 10 points if you don't get the wild guess right, all right? So use some strategy there. All right, now the catnip segment is a little different. It's kind of an exciting round, and those red plungers on the desks out there, that's where those come in, all right? So a little more on that a little later on in the show. So let's get things moving right along then. Let's meet our animals. We have possums and pandas, so I'll give you some information about your animals that might help you play the game. Possums, or opossums, are members of the didelphids, the most primitive of the marsupial family. Possums have extremely sharp teeth, a long snout, and long fur, but they're still nice to look at. And the pandas over here, pandas are found in 2 species, both of which live in the bamboo forests of Asia. Their diet consists almost completely of young bamboo shoots. All right, so welcome both teams. Let's jump into some living proof right now, and the first question is for our friends, the possums, all righty? Now, you're going to see 4 animals in action. One of which of these animals is different from the others. Your job is to tell which one is different. Alrighty. 3 of the following 4 animals are referred to as pachyderms. Which of these four is not a pachyderm? Please watch your monitors right now. Would it be the African elephant, the hippopotamus, the crocodile, taking a big yawn, or the white rhinoceros? 1, 2, 3, or 4 for 30 points.
Pachyderm question. Okay.
Which one is not
Well, they're
a
quickly
pachyderm?
going with number 3.
Congratulations! The possums are right on track very quickly in the game. Yeah, it is the crocodile. The term pachyderm is used to refer to thick-skinned mammals, such as the elephant, hippopotamus, and the rhinoceros. Now, the crocodile certainly does have a thick skin, but he is referred to as a reptile, not a mammal. Alrighty? Living proof question number 2, this time for our friends, the pandas. Alrighty? 3 of these 4 birds gather food for their young until they are able to fend for themselves. One of the 4 guards and protects its young, but when it comes to gathering food, the young are on their own. My question for you is, which bird am I describing? Please watch your monitors. Would it be the great horned owl? Would it be the cormorant? The white pelican? Interesting looking guy. Or the Canada goose? 1, 2, 3, or 4. Tough question for the pandas. We'll see how they do in just a moment.
Well, they're going to go with their answer already, and they think it's number 3, the white pelican.
Oh, there's that buzzer. Now, you had that chance with the wild guess. You want to try it?
Yes, wild guess. Okay, discuss it. See what you guys
Okay,
think.
good luck to you, pandas, for
have
20
no
points
ideas.
now.
Wild guess is a wild guess, so just go with a wild guess. They're going with a wild guess, the number 2. And it's wrong.
Tough luck for the pandas. Unfortunately, that is incorrect, so the possums get a chance to answer the question now for 10 points.
Okay,
He's narrowed it down to 2
go
so
for
far.
that guess.
Number 1.
Number 1. Oh, and nobody picked up on this question. It was a very tough one, too. Actually, Canada geese is the answer. Canada geese let their babies or goslings gather their own food. This is not that difficult, since goslings eat mostly grains and grasses. The other birds eat fish and other animals which are more difficult to catch, so they need a little more help. Alrighty? Okay, triviology time. The score 30-0 so far. And this triviology question is for our friends, the possums. So, possums, please keep your eyes on your monitors right now. Now, you are looking at a hive of honeybees. Very busy as bees, as you can see. In midsummer, a strong colony of honeybees grows to a large size. Roughly, how many bees could you find in a hive at that time? Would you find 6,000 bees, 900 bees, 50,000 bees, or 270,000 bees?
I don't know, but I'd hate to find those bees myself.
I would too.
They're ready. They're going with number 3 right off the top.
Congratulations. Boy, these possums are raring to go today. Yeah, in midsummer, a strong colony of honeybees normally contains an average of 50,000 to 60,000 bees. That is a lot of bees. And there they are there. Coming home for a little snack, probably. Alrighty, the score now 60-0, and Mairlyn has a question for our friends at home and the audience.
Yes, I have a true or false question for you at home and for our live studio audience. Okay, listen up to this one. Lobsters can grow to weights of over 20 kilos or 44 pounds. Is that true or is it false? We'll see in a minute.
Wild guess. Our Wild Guess winners and team runners-up will each receive family passes to African Lion Safari. Thrill to the animal shows and safari through the exciting world of African wildlife. And family passes to Marineland Niagara Falls, where you will find a world of fun and entertainment. World famous for spectacular marine shows featuring killer whales, dolphins, and sea lions. In addition, our 2 team winners will each receive a set of hit sticks, a new electronic drum system that allows you to play them in the air. And Pictionary, charades with a difference. Guess words from another player's wild sketches to play this fun, fast game for 3 or more players. Our winners will also receive a limited edition VHS home video cassette of Baby Animals, an award-winning hour-long special by Keg Productions. The team players with the highest overall score at the end of our 26-week series will each receive a 1-week family vacation at Stanton House on beautiful Sparrow Lake, one of Canada's finest resorts, a vacation the entire family will enjoy.
Yes. Alrighty, it's true false time.
It's
True, false time. Okay, audience, what do you think? Is it true or is it false? True! Oh, all right, it's true. Okay, believe it or not, one lobster caught in the North Atlantic was almost 1 meter, which is 3.5 feet long, and weighed about 20.1 kilos or 44 pounds and 6 ounces. And Colin told me that's about the size of his brother. We're talking a major lobster here.
They had to handcuff him, apparently.
They did.
That's right. Alrighty, it's time for the Wild Guess Limerick of the day. Here we go. This is for the possums and the pandas, and it goes like this. A panda sat down with a possum. Said the panda, "Your teeth are just awesome." The possum replied with a grin 6 feet wide, "It's really quite simple, I floss 'em." Okay. Well, let's have a little chat with our friends the pandas over here. How you doing, folks?
You're great.
Good. Hi, Colin. And it's Shayna? Right. Colin, you're a cub?
Yes.
Yeah, and you're a very special cub, I understand, right? You're a sixer?
Yes, I'm a sixer. That's someone who's in charge of at least 6 people. And he has the seconder who is kind of the messenger, and when the sixer is away, he's in charge.
Great. So you got a lot of responsibility on your shoulders. Well, terrific. You're up for it. Yeah. You're doing very well so far. It's 60-0, but that can change very quickly. Now, Shayna, your partner over here. Shayna, you're a skater, is that right?
Yeah, figure skating. When I was 4 years old, I started to take figure skating, and I was in figure skating when I was 4 and 5. Now, when I was 6, 7, and 8, I started going into ringette, and that's girls hockey. And then when I was 9, 10, and 11, I'm doing figure skating again. I'm still in it.
Well, great. You're both very active, and good luck to you now, because it's your chance to get on the board here and get the score going as we move into our creature feature segment, okay? So listen up. Let's go over to the board here.
We're gonna get some points now, Neil.
All righty. Pandas, this is for you now. In the creature feature segment, I'm going to read you several clues about a certain animal. Now, your job is to guess the animal from the list I give you, and then we'll show you that animal in its natural habitat, all righty? So, listen up. One of these animals lives in burrows that can extend for miles and contain hundreds of entrances. They are members of a family with 8 species found in Eurasia and North America. They have a high-pitched whistle and can be heard from great distances. Which of these animals am I describing, pandas? Is it the marmot, the coyote, the raccoon, or the red fox? What do you think? This could put the pandas on the board with 30 points.
Very tricky question, and they're discussing. They think they're going to go
teamwork
with
happening.
number 1, the marmot.
Congratulations, pandas. They're in this game now with 30 points. Yeah, it is the marmot, a member of the genus Marmotta. This is an Olympic marmot found only in the Olympic mountains of Washington State, USA. There's our friend, the marmot, coming up there. Yeah, an Olympic marmot. You can see he's probably working out. All righty, the score. Isn't he cute? He is. The score is 60-30 right now for the possums, and it's your chance now, possums, for a creature feature segment. Here we go. One of these birds has a long, slender beak used to draw nectar from flowers and can beat its wings 90 times a second. It makes a low-pitched droning sound. Which of these birds am I describing, possums? Am I talking about the ruby-throated hummingbird, the lark sparrow, the northern mockingbird, or the Arctic tern? What do you think?
We're buzzing over this one,
3
Neil.
or 4?
Well, we're going with number 1, Neil.
Boy, no hesitancy there. They knew that one. Yeah, congratulations. Another 30 points for you. The ruby-throated hummingbird beats its wings so quickly that they appear as a blur when photographed. It makes a low-pitched, steady hum in flight. Hence the name hummingbird. And there he is there. What a beautiful-looking bird. What a little necklace on him. Okay. Let's jump back into triviology now, all right? We didn't get a triviology question for our friends, the pandas, before, and now it's your turn, all righty? So watch your monitors, please, right now. You are watching a coyote and her pups. The question is, what do you think is the average number of pups in a coyote litter? Would there be 5 pups, 8, 12, or 4? 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Thinking.
How well do you know your coyotes, pandas?
baby coyote thinking. We're going with number 4, 4 cubs.
Number 4. Oh,
It's
we got the
wrong.
buzzer there from
Do you want to
Mary.
do the wild guess? Wild guess. We're going for the wild guess,
Okay,
Neil.
use it wisely, and good luck to
Yes.
you.
Let's do some thinking here. Oh, my head's sore. Okay, you guys, we got some time, and we're going with number 2, 8.
It paid off. 20 points to our friends, the pandas. Yes, indeedy. Coyotes usually give birth to between 8 and 10 pups. Coyotes have been known to bear as many as 19 pups, but this is extremely unusual and probably very painful. Okay, there's the mother coyote taking her 8 pups out for a stroll. All right, let's go over now and talk to our possum friends over here. How you doing, possums?
Good. We're hanging in there.
You're doing very well. Yes, you are hanging in there. The score is 90 to 50, and let's see how you're doing. Jeff, you're a reader, is that right?
Yes.
You do a lot of reading. What kind of books do you read?
I read Hardy Boys and I like mystery.
Mystery,
So,
eh?
yes.
You have a favorite Hardy Boy title? Or?
Not really.
No?
It's just like sort of all
Okay,
of them.
reading's great for you. That's good. Keep it up. It's
Yeah.
good for the mind, they say.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, and your partner over here, Stace, yeah? You're a dancer?
Yeah, I take tap, jazz, and musical comedy.
Wow.
And I take them on Saturdays.
Takes a lot of time up for you?
3:30 to 6:30.
Wow. It keeps you busy, I bet.
On her
Oh.
toes.
Do you want to become a professional dancer? Is that what you're looking for?
No, when I grow up, I'd like to become a pediatrician.
All right, sounds great. Super. Well, good luck to both of you. The score, 90 to 50. You're ahead by a bit, but anything can happen now, so keep that up, all right? Let's go into the Call of the Wild section now. This is for you guys, all right? So listen up, please. Here we go. All righty, now the Call of the Wild segment is a very, very interesting one, all right? You have to use your ears this time. You're going to hear the call of some strange animal, and based on that alone, you've got to find out which animal it is from the list I give you, all righty? So, possums, please listen to this. Okay, very interesting sound. The call you heard was made by a male animal competing for the females in an area called the booming ground. Which of the following animals do you think made that sound? Was it the chimpanzee, the pygmy owl, the prairie chicken, or the sulfur-crested cockatoo?
Another easy question for us, Neil.
Yes,
I don't
indeedy.
know.
Get your work cut
Okay,
out for you,
well,
possums.
they're going with number 2, Neil.
Pygmy owl? Oh, nice try. I might have guessed that myself, but it is incorrect.
We're
You
going
want
for
to
the
try it?
wild guess.
Okay, good luck to you. 20 points for you, perhaps.
Good luck.
Who's out there on the booming ground making that noise?
Okay, which one is it? Oh, going with number 4, Neil.
Number 4. Oh, buzzer number 2. Unfortunate.
Okay.
That means
All
the
right,
pandas get a shot at it for 10 points.
It's either number 1 or number 3. Those are
1
the
or
two
3.
choices that are left. 1 or 3. 1 or 3, and they're going with 3, the prairie chicken.
Good, good. Yeah, good work. Nice guess. It was the male prairie chicken. They gather on the booming ground in the early spring and each day for several months display their feathers and dance around to attract females. There he is there. Isn't that interesting? Very weird. The booming ground. Be a good name for a nightclub, I always find. Booming ground. All righty. Call the wild time now for our friends. The pandas, your chance to build that score up. Very close game so far. Please listen to this. All righty. Now that call was the hunger cry of a baby bird. These birds are members of the crow family and are found in North America as far west as the Rocky Mountains. One of their favorite foods is acorns. Now, was it an American robin, a sandhill crane, a blue jay, or a yellow rail?
Oh, talk about
1, 2, 3, or 4.
Oh, yes.
Very tough bunch of questions this game so far.
They're going to go with number 2, the sandhill crane.
Oh, you met with
I hate
trouble on that
noise.
one.
That makes me... Okay, are you going to go for the wild guess?
Big buzzer. Okay,
We're
use it
going for the
wisely.
wild guess, and we're
Wild
going
guess
with
time.
number 4, the yellow rail.
Oh, buzzer number 2. Tough luck for the pandas. So the possums, let's see if they can capitalize on this for 10 points, putting their score to 100 if they can get this right.
Okay, so we know it's 1 or 3. Oh, suspense.
Bring their possum heads together.
Going with number 1, Neil.
Oh, we got 3 buzzers that time around. Nobody was able to get it. In fact, the answer is the blue jay.
That's wild.
They sometimes hide acorns and other foods and return to gather them several days later. Is blue jay there? Yeah, a little hunger cry. Want some acorns? Why not? Blue jays are incidentally also the highest paid birds in North America. All right, let's go over to Linda Verry, the team tamer for the possums. And Linda, you have another stumper for us, do you?
Another stumper, another wild true or false for our studio audience and you at home. So here's the question. Is this true or false? The horse of today evolved from a prehistoric animal about the size of an elephant. You can think about that. Do you think that that's true or false? We're going to get your answer in just a second.
Wild guess.
wild guess. Now, did you think that question about the horse, is it true or is it false? False! Well, it is absolutely false. The horse of today evolved from the animal the size of a rabbit. The animal known as the dawn horse lived about 70 million years ago. Bet you didn't know that. And back, no more horsing around. Back to you, Neil.
Okay, thank you. It's kind of hard to find a saddle for a rabbit. All right, let's jump into some monkey business now, all righty? And now, the way monkey business works is just like this. We're going to show you some animals engaged in some very peculiar activity. It looks pretty weird. And your job is to try to tell us why the animal's doing that or what they're doing, all righty? Now, this first one is for our friends, the possums. So, possums, I want you to watch your monitor right now, please. Now, it is not unusual to see bighorn sheep in the wintertime pawing at the snow with their hooves. Why do they do this? Is it because they are making a trail? Are they cleaning their hooves? Are they greeting? Or are they looking for food? Why are the sheep pawing the snow?
Well, we're ready. We're going with number 4, Neil.
Boy, they knew their stuff there. Very sure about that answer. They are looking for food. Bighorn sheep eat various grasses as well as the buds off aspen and spruce trees. But to find food, they must sometimes dig and sift through the snow. Now, most bighorn sheep are born with shovels, but they're very clumsy and they lose them, so they use their hooves. Okay, monkey business number 2 this time goes over to our friends, the pandas. Are you ready for this? Please watch your monitors now. You are looking at 2 elephant seals who appear to be dancing with each other. What are they really doing? Are they fighting? Are they greeting? Are they playing with each other? Or are they courting? What do you think? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Well, they're going to go with 3 right now. They were playing with each other. No, it's wrong.
Trouble there for the
wild
pandas.
guess? Wild guess time, kids? Wild guess?
What do you think?
Yes,
okay,
wild
good
guess
luck
time.
with it. Hope it pays
Good
off
luck.
for you.
I hope so too, Neil. Okay, they're going to go with number 2. They're greeting each other. Hello there.
What a buzzer
goodbye.
again. The panda's having a little bit of trouble there.
No trouble.
Good try, though.
You know, it's
Now
not
for
playing
10
or
points,
greeting,
can the
so
possums get it?
1 or 4. What do you think they're doing?
Take
a
thinking
wild
long and
guess.
hard about this one.
No, because they've already guessed that. So it's 1 or 4. We're going with number 1.
Teamwork paid off for 10 points. Congratulations. Yes, they are fighting over territory. But bull elephant seals are extremely territorial animals and will fight bloody battles to preserve their rank and status in their group. Sometimes you see them, they're wearing leather jackets and carrying knives. It's pretty ugly.
Those boys.
All righty. Now it is time to jump into the Catnip segments, my friend. The score is 130 to 60. Already, this is a very exciting time, and those red buzzers on the tables in front of you this is where they come into play. I'm going to ask one question for both teams. The first team to hit that buzzer after you hear the whole question gets a chance to answer the question for 30 points. Now be very careful, because if you answer the question incorrectly, you will lose 10 points. All righty? Here we go. This is the first Catnip. Prior to the turn of the century, people believed that if one of the following animals was rubbed against a wart, the wart would vanish. Which of these 2 animals was it? Was it the... Sorry, trouble there for the possums. I did not finish reading the whole question, so I'm sorry you lose 10 points.
But we can still go for it.
Okay? Yeah. Was it the toad or the slug? Now the pandas are there this
Slug.
time. What do you think? The slug is correct for 30 points.
Oh!
Yes, indeed. Slugs were thought to clear warts away, and toads were believed to cause warts, so stay away from those. Both these beliefs were, of course, untrue. Alrighty, the score now 120 to 90. Be very careful. These catnips can ruin you. Alrighty. Although the Tasmanian devil is now found only in Tasmania, this marsupial was once found throughout which of these 2 countries? Australia or Peru?
Peru.
Oh, and the possums were first on the buzzer there, I think.
Peru.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's the wrong answer, which means a loss of 10 points for the possums, bringing your score down to 110, but that is not enough to take the game away from you. The final score of our match today, 110 to 90. The possums are new champions here on Wild Guess. Congratulations. Thanks to both of our teams for joining us. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time here on Wild Guess. And thank you, studio audience. You've been very wonderful. Terrific. 110 to 90, the final score. Come on down, guys. Great stuff. Good work.